Lauren Sisler is ready to go.
Two-time Emmy Award-winning sports broadcaster. Please welcome Lauren Sisler.
What's going on? Thank you. Woo! What's going on, y'all? It's my job to tell stories and really uncover the truth about the coaches and athletes and what has helped shape them and mold them into who they are today. Every single person in this room has a story. And I believe that our stories have meaning and they have purpose. Sometimes we have to take a step back. We have to realize that our stories are who we are. It's what molds us, it's what shapes us, and a lot of times our stories can be that catalyst for strength and growth and resilience. Really, I just want to pull the curtains back, y'all. I want to pull the curtains back for some real talk.
Hi, my name is Lauren Sisler. I live in Newport, Virginia. These are all the medals and trophies that I've earned, and it's definitely paid off.
In 2003, I was a gymnast at Rutgers University. I got a phone call from my dad. He said, "Lauren, your mom died. Get on the next plane you can and I'll be at the airport to pick you up." He never did show up. Instead, it was my Uncle Mike who had to tell me, "Lauren, I'm sorry, but your dad passed away too." Both of my parents died of drug overdoses. My parents weren't gonna be there to see me graduate from college. My dad wasn't gonna be there to walk me down the aisle on my wedding day. And I think perhaps the hardest part of all is they're never gonna meet their grandson. So all those dreams evaporated. All those dreams and milestones and everything I felt like I had in front of me, gone. Nobody is exempt from life's difficult circumstances, but you have the freedom of choice. You have the freedom to choose how you're going to respond to adversity. So how are you going to respond to adversity? How are you going to stand up and allow your resilience to shine through despite all the challenges that are woven into the fabric of your lives? You have a choice. You have a choice today. You have a choice tomorrow. You have a choice from this point forward. Throughout your storybook of life, you've got these moments compiled and you've got these chapters that are amazing, they're beautiful, they'll make you laugh, they'll make you smile. And then there's those chapters when you flip through your book of life that you're like, oh goodness, I would love to rip this one right out and throw it right in the trash, right? At the end of the day, I think it's so important you have this blank canvas that you get to fill each page. And I think that when you can find meaning and purpose in your life and ultimately fall in love with your story, you will find that you can inspire others to walk through doors they never even knew existed. You all have a story. Every single person in this room has a story. I want to encourage each and every one of you to fall in love with your story. By all means, fall in love with your story and keep moving forward no matter what it is that you've been through. I was traveling down this path of broken dreams, but I've got to take that first step. I've got to do something to change the course of my life. Sometimes we're afraid that if people knew our entire story, maybe they would think differently of us. She said, "Lauren, look, you can't change the opinions of others. You can't influence the opinions of others. You can't change what happened to your parents. But the bottom line is your parents aren't defined by how they died. Your parents are defined by how they lived their lives." We all have a choice in this life. You get into this business thinking it's all about the lights, it's the cameras, it's the, ooh, I'm on TV, ooh, I'm interviewing Nick Saban, I'm interviewing Charles Barkley. But what I've come to find out, it's more than just that, it's the stories that you get to tell. I learned to fall in love with my story, free of shame, free of anger, because when you can fall in love with your story, you can love yourself more and love those around you that much more. We can learn to fall in love with our story, lock hands, stand tall together, love one another. We can spread hope that we're not alone, that we're all in this together.